This event here at the Utica Odd is expected to bring about 1,000 people to the Utica area, bringing in a lot of money to the local economy. This year, there are some new tax laws you might want to know about when filing your tax return. Tomorrow, members of the Walter Skiba Post number 20 will join members of the American Legion Post number 229 and continue commemorating Memorial Weekend in the Utica Memorial Day Parade. Later today, this bus will move on to Syracuse, and then tomorrow, it's headed on to Rochester and Buffalo. In New Hartford, Sandra Reichman, News Channel 2. For these men and women, Memorial Day is celebrated with both gratitude and solitude as they remember those who died for their country.
It's very difficult to explain the emotion, being in a service and going all through the war.
As members of the Walter Skiba Post number 20 laid wreaths to remember the fallen, prayers were read for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, as well as for those who are still fighting.
This is the bulwark of our country, that we have people who are willing to pay the ultimate price to protect the freedoms that we enjoy.
Major Stephen Wilson has no regret for serving his country, but he remembers one moment where being in the military gave him a heavy heart.
The thing that hit me hardest was I deployed with my son. We were both National Guardsmen, and I was in Kuwait, and I put him on the plane to go into Iraq.
This afternoon's service ended with a speech from Major Wilson and the ceremonial playing of taps. Tomorrow, members of the Walter Skiba Post number 20 will join members of the American Legion Post number 229 and continue commemorating Memorial Weekend in the Utica Memorial Day Parade. In Whitestown, Sandra Reichman, News Channel 2. Skaters are tightening their wheels, and staff members at the Utica Odd are making some last-minute adjustments to get ready for the 48th Annual Hardball Roller Hockey National Championships. The game starts tomorrow, but even with all this practice, players are getting some butterflies in their stomachs because these series of games have a lot at stake.
I'm a little nervous because I know that both teams I'm on is really depending on me. A couple of our girls aren't really up to playing, just have injuries, things like that.
And if they play well in the Nationals, this performance can land them a spot on Team USA and a trip to the World Championships, something that Shiloh Smelcher has done twice before and hopes she can do again.
This year it's Japan, you know. Who goes to Japan? It's not an everyday thing. It's, you know, once in a lifetime kind of thing, and to represent your country while you're there, it's, I don't know, it's just amazing.
A total of 50 teams will roll into the city, giving a great opportunity to local players and the city itself. This event here at the Utica Odd is expected to bring about 1,000 people to the Utica area, bringing in a lot of money to the local economy.
If you think about 1,000 people in your area for 8 days, spending money at their motels, their restaurants, the gas stations, sightseeing, buying souvenirs, playing miniature golf, going to the movies, whatever, $1 million of your local economy, that's a big deal.
The players face off tomorrow at 6 a.m. and the start of a series of games that go until Friday, July 11th. In Utica, Sandra Reichman, News Channel 2. This morning on Weekend Today, a 4-year-old boy is dead after his mother leaves him in her car for hours in 90-plus temperatures. And some storms ripped through central New York, causing lots of damage throughout the area. Welcome and good morning. Today is Sunday, July 20th. I'm Sandra Reichman. After some storms ripped through the area late last night, we're all hoping for sunny skies today. Storm damage is our top story on this Sunday morning. Check out these lightning bolts. Multiple trees and poles were reported down throughout the area. This is video from Fox Road in Stittville. Storms taking out several poles here, blocking the roadway and sparking off some small isolated fires. And here at home, the Utica Brewers hit a home run tonight for breast cancer. After losing his mother to a disease, a Utica Brewers team member decided a baseball game would be a great way to honor her memory and raise funds for those battling the disease. The theme for the night, pink. The team's general manager says the baby pink colors did not bother the Manly team a bit. The town of Schuyler had a classy way to celebrate their 10th anniversary extravaganza celebration, a classic car show with all the works from Corvettes to Corvairs. Organizers say interest seems to grow year after year. Still to come on Weekend Today, how would you like to launch your own brand new business overnight? We'll tell you how some people are doing just that. But first, a look at the weather with Bill. This morning on Weekend Today, Barack Obama has announced his running mate, and it's one of the men rumored for the past few days to be the pick. And after 2 days of searching, the manhunt for a hit-and-run suspect here in Oneida County continues. Welcome and good morning. Today is Saturday, August 23rd. I'm Sandra Reichman. It's official. Barack Obama has chosen his vice presidential running mate, and that person has been the rumored person for the past couple of days. It's our top story this Saturday morning. NBC News has confirmed that Barack Obama has selected Senator Joe Biden to be his vice presidential running mate. The official announcement is expected later this morning, with a rally coming in Springfield, Illinois, later in the day. A fire in the city of Utica has left a family homeless. The fire broke out around 6 o'clock Friday evening on Arthur Street. Firefighters believe it started in the attic of the two-family home. The Red Cross was on the scene to assist since the family is unable to stay there. One person was sent to the hospital for smoke inhalation. The cause of the fire is still under investigation. And one of our viewers took this photo of last night's fire. Heavy flames could be seen in the top portion of the home. And if you witness news, send us your photos. You can see this one and others viewers sent in at WKTV.com. Still to come on Weekend Today, gas prices expected to change for next weekend's busy holiday travel days. We'll have those details coming up. But first, a check on the weather with Bill.